And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to explore Finland, and we're going to do the GeoGuessr game of Urban Finland, handpicked locations by Mika. This is most likely, it says, the biggest map with only handpicked locations in Finland, which is pretty cool. I like that. 610 locations, urban areas. It's a different game. It's something different. And we're going to continue to explore Finland, and we're going to talk about maybe some of the news topics, things like that, kind of trying weave in a little bit of a different type of video here, but not too different, just more conversational about what's going on. Would love to hear your thoughts on some of these news events, and we're going to get right into it, and we're going to do this one as a no time limit moving challenge. The play along link for those of you that want to play along will be in the description below. And urban Finland's a little different. This urban location. What defines an urban location? Well, I guess we can leave that up to, well, not me. All right, we got a cafe here, Kessenbari. We've got the Tampere bus and Christmas trees. Look at that. So Christmas trees, it is not that far away. We're on the downside of the year into the winter season. So hopefully the heat, which is one of the things I wanted to talk about. I guess that is probably the big thing people are talking about. I'm sure people get agitated just like they do here in the United States when it's warm, or extremely warm than they're used to. And yeah, so looking at this might, I don't know, hopefully take some of the edge off. Seeing colder days are on the horizon. Maybe some of you don't like that. Maybe some of you like the heat and the sun and what I think is the 19th or 20 days. I'm not sure. I know 19 days over 30 degrees, 30 degrees Celsius. So here we are outside of Tampere and Kamaniemi. So again, urban. What defines urban Finland? Well, Mika made this map, and Mika's probably got a good idea that this is an urban location. We're on the 338. So Tampere 338, where is it? We've got to find it. So how far outside does the bus go? That's the other question. If you're from the Tampere area, how far out does that bus service go? Because we got 339, and here's a 338. So let's take this up and see. So, okay, so this is an urban area, not in Tampere, but in Kamaniemi is where we are. I think we are there. So let's go back. Yes, southwest. So this game's taken us. I like it so far because it's taken us to non-major city locations. So urban. This is not rural, but urban. So there you are. So yeah. So the first news event. 19 days plus of 30 degrees Celsius. What are you doing to stay cool? Would love to know that. What's your thoughts? If you like the heat or do you like the winter? Questions of the day right now. Do you like it when it's snowing in the middle of winter and we saw Christmas trees in the back there at that time of the year and Rovaniemi? Or do you like it now when it's blazing hot? Let us know. Let us know what you like. I will say this for myself. I like... You could say autumn. You could say, I was about to say fall, because in the United States we say fall. You could say spring as well. For me, one of my favorite times of the year here in the eastern part of the United States is that late September to early November. Probably October is the month, right? It's a cool month, not hot. At least here in the eastern part of the United States, you can still get 20 degrees, 25 degrees maybe, but no humidity, which is great. Sunny skies. Perfect weather is typically the case. All right, so urban area. We saw the sign for Kuipio, Vesanto, Kartula. So 58 to the northeast. So we Suonenjoki. I'm gonna drop it there for now. Well, let's see, Kartula. So where's Kartula? Again, it says to the northeast, but you know, we could be on a road like this. All right, so Besanto. Ah, over here. So wow, Cartula. And did I see Vesanto? So we up here? I don't know. So maybe this is Tervo. Is there ABC? There looks like there is water here. Look at that. That's a pretty cool little place there to eat. Pienlati. Pienlati. So, yeah, I think this is. I think. Maybe we're there. Where's that sign? Yeah, the sign's down here. But yeah, speaking of the warm weather, I see Yeonsu opened up their ice rink. So I did post that. I think I shared it on X. So come check me out on X. Opened their ice rink because of the heat. So that's an interesting way to stay cool. So what are you doing to stay cool? That's another question. Yeah, I think we're right about there. Oh, missed this one 5 points. How? Because I wasn't paying attention to the direction. I'm here worrying about Yeonsu and the ice rink and how warm it is, and you know it's warm here too in the United States. So that's I'm gonna blame it on the heat. You get one free pass. You know, like in golf. I don't know anybody here that plays golf, but you get a mulligan. You know, you get that extra shot. And oftentimes when you play with friends, there's a lot of friends that take 2 or 3 mulligans. I think you should just have one per 18 holes. I don't know what the rule with that is. If Finland's got something different with golf, or anybody plays golf. I don't really play. I play golf, but I don't really play much golf because I've got a bunch of kids, and to say, hey, you know, listen, I'm going to go spend a half a day away. I don't know if that's going to fly until everybody gets a little older. So anyway, Koskin. We've got Kristinankatu. This is more of like the you know, like urban area that I was thinking of when I'm thinking of Finland. You've got nice buildings, different architecture here, more of like a 80s architecture here. Somebody in a bike. You got a van that's up on the sidewalk, as we call in the United States, and somebody else on the bike. And Turk. I was going to say Turku, but I don't know if we're there. Maybe we are. Maybe we aren't. Kristen Katu. We are. Why did I think this is Turku? I'm not really sure what came to my head. Was it Abo? I don't know. I think that could be it. Hilioska. Hauska. Kitos. I gotta really put that stuff up on X, by the way. It looks like a bridge over here, so I think this confirms it. It's the yellow bus of Turku. Halonen. And interesting lights, by the way. I guess those reflect down. Centrum. All right, so let's focus. Irian Katu. So let's go to Turku. So we get a large city in this one. Irian Katu. And here is Irian Katu. Looking northeast to southwest. And K Market Christian Katu is where we are here. So Forte nightclub, Morrison's American. I didn't see that there today. It's probably in there somewhere. There's the S entrance to the S Market. Oh no, there's Morrison's. just didn't see it. An American restaurant, the Morrisons. So there we are, right about there. 5,000 points. Hopefully we got 5,000 points on that Turku round. Fourth round, we've got, all right, interesting looking urban area. Somebody's waiting for a bus. I guess that's what that is. Is that frost or just discoloration of the roof? Got the pharmacy and pastos information. Person there. Ooh, look at that. Which one's the newer picture? The newer street view. Look at that old school. That's a Toyota old school, like 4x4 there. All right. Lene. Oh boy, let's look. Are we down here somewhere? I feel like I've seen this before, but again, I'm probably way off from where my first initial thought is. I was thinking it's down in this area, but look at that ABC. I'm gonna guess this is. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Well, we can figure out by this. Well, maybe not, because there's, yeah, kebab. Raventola Dylan. Yeah, I mean, it feels flat, like really flat here. So flat to me seems Korkiakoski, Orepa. Yeah, I feel like Salo, like this area. If I had to guess, but I'm probably well off. Well off. Oh, there's Oripa. Oripa. All right, Oripa. There's a K Market. And you know, I did the K Market games. Go check that one out. Did the K Market game. I really enjoy those. I don't know why. I did it just because it takes you to certain towns that I haven't explored. Well, and this game is a pretty good one too because it's urban Finland. I haven't really explored this one as well, or some of this. And Ora, look at that, Ora. Ooh, wait, there it is. I think this is the town we're in. So, looking east. Yes, I'm going to say. Let me see where. There's the pharmacy. Okay, so let's go back to start. There's that house, which is. Hold on. 1, 2. 1, 2. So maybe we're there. There we are. I want to mispronounce. I'm going to mispronounce Yelin. Yalin. I butchering that name. I'm sure I'm going to need to pronounce that much better next time. Sorry, folks from that town. All right, so kind of urban this game. This is like a kind of urban with Turku as the big one, but this is urban. I mean, these are all the centers of cities, I guess. But when I think of urban, I think of large cities. That's, Hamalina and Tampere. Yeah, those would be like urban for me. Maybe Kutila. Maybe what I should do is those 20 capitals of Finland or regions. I will be doing the town centers of Finland this weekend, but the 2nd and 3rd of August. But let me know if you're interested in the 20 main capitals of Finland, or we can also do regions of Finland. We can just do different regions. So let us know in the comments which ones you like. This is roundabouts. We've done one of those games as well. This is an interesting roundabout. I'm not really sure what this is about. But the road to Tampere. All roads lead to Tampere, it seems, in Finland. But anyway. Anybody going to Sarkaniemi or any of the amusement parks? For those of you, Kotila. So, all right, I just don't know. But yeah, I enjoy amusement parks. So if I were to go to Finland, especially in the summer, Sarkaniemi. I kind of think of the other ones. But I enjoy roller coasters, so that would be a fun place to visit in Tampere. But I've learned in the past week that not all my kids enjoy roller coasters for one reason or another. Most do, some do, I should say, and others don't. And everybody's got the reasons. Too fast, too high, too slow. But anyway, always fun things to do in the summer. The last thing I'm going to bring up here, we're going to head on out to Hämeenlinna, is the last one-on-one thing I saw the other day, a New York Times article talking about, of all things, goose doo-doo or goose poop throughout Finland and how it's a big issue on beaches and parks. So I don't know if that's a thing or not, if just somebody just writing an article in the New York Times, but I'd love to know if that is a major nuisance. Because, we do have this, what we call Canadian geese and a lot of stuff like that. A lot of stuff. Especially on golf courses. Speaking of golf earlier, there's a lot of the goose stuff there, but goose. But yeah, on the beaches, ooh, that wouldn't be too good. So hopefully somebody's cleaning that stuff up. All right, so Hämeenlinna. Why do I keep going to Itala? Maybe that's where we are. Tampere. Valjakoski. So maybe we're over here. I knew. All right, we're over here. We're in this area. This is Itala. So that's where we are. So Itala. The S market. So where's the S market in Itala? That's where I need to find. That's what I need to be. The 130. Yeah, there's the ABC next to S Market Itala. All right, let's make this right. Let's do this the right way. We're going to go there, and we finish up losing 5 points in this game. Hopefully you got a perfect score, but yeah, pretty good game. Urban Finland, enjoy this one. Handpick locations, always good game by Mika. Really good game. Hit like. By the way, if you're this far and you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, cheers.